Hey, welcome back to Webkinz. This is Pebbles, and today we're going to do some dailies and then attempt to create an Animal Crossing hotel room in Webkinz. So stick around, let's begin. We'll start with today's activities. We're going to pick up some freebies before heading into the Jelly Bean Challenge. I thought I had this in the bag. I even looked at the guide. I don't know how to win this game. I don't think it's in the cards for me to win this game. Then we went to the prize claw machine. Playing balloon darts, was trying to speedrun it, so I missed one. Whatever. Still came out pretty good with 75 Kins cash. Spinning the wheel of Yum, we are gonna get a bake sale treat, surprise, surprise. Gonna spin the wheel of Wow, the wheel of Deluxe, and then to some rolls with the wishing well. Whoa! 105, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The rest of these rolls are less exciting, but pretty good.
Welcome back to the Kinsville Academy.
Now I'm going into the Kinsville Academy to do my daily 3. I like to do the agility, the creativity, and the style. It's been a few days since I've played Webkinz, maybe like a week or so, and I was a little rusty, and maybe a little more rusty than I thought.
Cheer up. Top marks are always hard to maintain. Don't let it put you in a bad mood.
Unfortunately, it has put me in a bad mood. I hate that it has the red X. I hate that it has the red letters. It's so aggressive. Maybe I'm just too sensitive? I don't know. I'm going to use my deluxe credit to redo this. I passed. Whatever.
Welcome back. Please pick the job that you'd like to do today.
Then I headed to the job place, the job factory. I don't remember what it's called. Had to play Kinsville Mover, so I used my deluxe credit that I get as a deluxe member. Another success, obviously.
Well, if it isn't one of my extra special customers.
So we're still hunting for the Corona Topaz.
I usually snap these up, but I got a whole bunch yesterday. If you don't want it, I guess I could take one more.
Didn't find that, but I do like to get the audios that I don't normally get, so I hope you like that. I let it play out a little bit. Amanda Panda! Gee willikers. If I get this barnacle bagel one more time... Oh, I'm good. I got the ghost. Okay, whatever.
Whoa, check it out.
I headed to Sheldon's Souvenir Shack to pick up a couple things I needed for one of the monthly challenges. Also, I thought I could use some of this great stuff in our hotel room.
Dude, thanks again. Well, that's my day. Time for me to motor.
So, here's Pebbles, and we're gonna meet Natalie. Hi, Natalie. This is Natalie's room. I play on the account I've played on since I was a kid, so I didn't want to buy a whole new room for this challenge. I thought Natalie's room needed a little TLC, and here we are. So, my idea for this room came from the new update of Animal Crossing New Horizons. This update now features a hotel that you can decorate. And because I don't own a Switch, and I probably never will, I was having a lot of FOMO because seeing so many people decorate and, have fun. And I play a website that lets me decorate rooms too. So I thought I would try my hand at recreating an Animal Crossing hotel room in Webkinz. So what I'm doing right now is just taking any and everything from my inventory that can work and putting it out there. I don't really like scrolling back and forth through the furniture section, so this is my ideas phase. If I think it could work, I'm just going to put it out here and take away as I need. I do have a general idea of what I might want this room to look like. I want it to be structured in maybe like 4 different segments. I definitely want there to be a hotel reception area. I want there to be some sort of outside area to represent the town of Animal Crossing. I want there to be the room section and maybe a hotel lobby. I don't know. Right now I'm trying to make the reception area. I love this waterfall. I like this little mailbox. It reminds me of the Nook Miles machine in the little room. I'm sorry, I don't play Animal Crossing. I don't know what it's called. But you know, wherever you pay Tom Nook, or I don't know. Can you tell I don't have a Switch and play Animal Crossing? But I love watching people play it. I've been watching Little Simsy play on YouTube, and it's been really fun. So I'm also having a little bit of a difficult time trying to figure out how to balance the different aesthetics of Animal Crossing versus Webkinz. Webkinz has a really bright and punchy and cartoony kind of graphics, and it's a little bit hard to work with. So sometimes you kind of have to take liberties and use your imagination a little bit. You can already see the little pockets forming. I have the reception in the top back. I have the room that I'm trying to put the window in right now. I have the town section with that little market, and then I have the hotel lobby at the bottom of the screen. And then I found this in my inventory, and I know it's kind of crazy, but you have to hold my hand. You just have to suspend your disbelief for a little bit, because, like, tell me this could not work for Nook's Cranny. Tell me this is not like a good little section for the town, like the general store being Nook's Cranny and you go into town. You know what I mean? I don't know. I thought this was a brilliant idea. I loved when I put this together. And then maybe last month or the month before, there was a challenge for a tea party set where you can put plushies onto these little tea party chairs. And I thought if I put the plushies on it, it would be like villagers having a nice little coffee in the town. I don't know. I was really excited about this. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to execute it, so I start moving on to other parts of the room. This is my first time designing a room based off of something that already exists in real life, and it's kind of challenging. I don't know if you've tried to do this before. It's definitely a creative muscle that I need to flex a little bit more. I need to work on, because I'm really liking the way it looks right now. I feel like I've got good bones, but it's just hard. Do I want it to be sort of gimmicky and Webkinzy? Do I want it to be more Animal Crossing? My style is also a little bit everywhere too. Do I want that? I don't know. So I have what I like at this point in the room, and so I'm going to go into the W shop and see if anything inspires me. You saw me get that teapot set, and now I'm just looking at the windows. I do like this beach house window. I think that could work. This boho window looks very cute too. I think that could fit very well. I have a lot of Kinz Cash to work with, so whatever I think could work, I'm just gonna get it, because I hate having to come back in and out of the W shop over and over and over again. You don't see it, but I do end up doing that quite a bit. I did end up getting quite a bit of decision fatigue. Going through so many items in the W shop, I ended up going through every single room theme and just seeing if anything would work, because I know my idea has good bones, but I just can't quite figure out how to execute it. So I put that beach window in, and I'm really liking that. It's got the vibe of Animal Crossing, how it's kind of an island town, and I was liking that. I like the orange bed and the orange wallpaper. I love the suitcase nightstand. I love the suitcase that we just bought from Vacation Island. I want this island painting to work so bad. I can't make it work. It just doesn't fit right now, and I don't think it ever will, but it would be perfect. Come on, tell me it wouldn't be perfect. I want to utilize the dimensional aspects of the wall furniture. The window there has that three-dimensional balcony feel, and the general store has that three-dimensional store feel. So I want to use that to my advantage and really expand the room as much as possible with those visual illusions. At this point, I'm going through every single room theme, and my laptop is heating up. I've been playing Webkinz for like an hour, and my laptop is really, really hot. So I'm also trying to finish this as fast as possible. You saw me look at those fashion rolls. If I were to add the Able Sisters shop in here, that would be such a cute little detail I could add. Ironically, none of the stuff from the hotel theme worked in this room. And at this point, I have the reception area, the town, and then I kind of have the room set up like a big suite. You know, when you go into like a real hotel room and there is a couch and a TV and, desk, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I have a lot of trouble putting together this section of the town. I don't know which floor to use. I like the greenery because it really emphasizes that this is an outside portion of the world. And I think I do like this one better. Now that I'm rewatching, I think I like this green path better. Then I got these paths in the W shop. I thought they could represent the custom pathing that you can make in Animal Crossing. I thought that was a good idea, but I wanted there to be some sort of defining boundary that would tell me that this is outside. It kind of is annoying me that everything is the same floor, and I know it's not possible to have the floor look exactly how I would want it to with the limitations of designing in Webkinz. I'm just going to try and add as many things, and maybe the more details I add, the more it'll come together and the vision will come together. Each section I wanted to feel separate, so I was using the room dividers to do that, and I was also trying to use some rugs and some flooring. Like you saw, the town area, the reception area has that hotel rug. I think you see the vision of what I'm trying to do. I found this in my inventory. I couldn't figure out what else to put on the table. I have a map there. And then I thought, when you go into hotels, there's like a little pamphlet that has like the Wi-Fi password or whatever. I thought that could be like that little postcard. So I'm still filling in the little details, hoping that inspiration will strike and it'll just magically look amazing. I am happy with how everything is turning out because this idea did seem so crazy in my head. It is kind of making sense on the paper. I'm very proud that I was able to do this kind of new designing that I've never done before, but I would like to revisit this, I think. If you're watching this and you see something that you absolutely hate or absolutely love, please tell me. I would love to know what you think. And here I'm putting a little worker at the reception, so when you check in, you can say hi and then, check into your room. I thought that was cute. I don't know. I'm just like grasping at straws. Like I said, I had been designing at this point forever. I'd seen so much furniture. I had so much decision fatigue. My laptop was so hot. I was ready to go, but I wasn't happy, but I knew I couldn't make it any better. I don't know. Is it the wallpaper maybe? Do you think? I tried a few different ones here at the end, some wallpaper and some flooring. Maybe it's the orange that's crazy. I don't know. Like I said, it was getting late and I was just tired. I was tired of making choices. I was tired of designing. And then I had 1,000 of these year 20 walls. Tell me why it's kind of good. Tell me why it's kind of good and kind of works. I tried this flooring, which I do like for the lobby area, but just overall it didn't translate everywhere. I do end up going back to the original flooring and the original wallpaper just because it was so used to what I had been seeing. But tell me if you have a preference for the wallpaper or for the floor, or if you liked a certain rug somewhere, or if you think you have an idea of what I should try. I would love to take your feedback. Please be nice. Like I said, I did try. I did try hard. I do like the areas that I made, and I'm very proud. It's just a really contradictory feeling that I'm feeling, because I do feel proud of doing something different and being creative, but I don't feel proud of the end result necessarily. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was definitely a learning process, and I would love to do something like this again. If you have another game, or I'm trying to think, like maybe there's a TV show that I like that I could make a room inspired by that. I'll have to do a little bit of thinking. This is where we started. And this is the final result of my Animal Crossing hotel room. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please tell me what you think. I would love to know. Please be kind. I love you very, very much. Thank you for watching. Bye!